What if the Earth's biggest threat wasn't a meteor, but a volcano in our own backyard? Discover the terrifying reality of a Yellowstone supereruption and its devastating consequences for our planet. Nestled in the heart of the American West lies a natural wonder that draws millions of visitors each year. Yellowstone National Park, with its stunning landscapes, diverse wildlife, and iconic geothermal features, is a testament to the raw power of nature. But beneath its picturesque surface lurks a sleeping giant, a supervolcano capable of unleashing unimaginable destruction. The Yellowstone supervolcano is not your average volcanic system. It's a massive underground chamber of molten rock and gas, spanning an area roughly the size of Chicago. This behemoth has been quietly simmering for millions of years, occasionally reminding us of its presence through earthquakes, ground deformation, and the park's famous geysers and hot springs. But what would happen if this slumbering titan were to awaken today? The consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic. To understand the potential impact of a Yellowstone supereruption, we need to look back at its violent history. The last major eruption occurred approximately 640,000 years ago, ejecting an estimated 240 cubic miles of material into the atmosphere. To put that into perspective, that's enough ash and debris to bury the entire state of Texas under 5 feet of volcanic material. This wasn't an isolated incident. Geological evidence reveals that Yellowstone has experienced at least 3 cataclysmic eruptions over the past 2.1 million years. Each of these events reshaped the landscape, altered global climate patterns, and likely caused mass extinctions. If such an eruption were to occur today, the immediate impact would be devastating. The surrounding states of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho would be obliterated within minutes. Pyroclastic flows, superheated clouds of gas, ash, and rock would race across the land at speeds of up to 300 miles per hour, incinerating everything in their path. But the destruction wouldn't stop there. As the eruption column rises into the stratosphere, it would spread a thick blanket of ash across much of North America. Cities as far away as Denver, Salt Lake City, and Calgary could find themselves buried under several feet of volcanic ash. This ash fall would collapse roofs, clog engines, and contaminate water supplies, bringing modern civilization to a grinding halt. The impact on agriculture would be severe. Crops would fail across vast swaths of the continent, leading to widespread food shortages and potential famine. Livestock would suffer from respiratory issues and lack of forage, further exacerbating the food crisis. But perhaps the most far-reaching consequence of a Yellowstone supereruption would be its effect on global climate. The massive amount of sulfur dioxide released into the atmosphere would reflect sunlight back into space, causing a phenomenon known as volcanic winter. Global temperatures could plummet by several degrees Celsius, leading to crop failures, ecosystem collapse, and potential societal breakdown on a global scale. The question on everyone's mind is, could this nightmare scenario actually happen in our lifetime? The short answer is yes, but it's important to put the risk into perspective. Geologists and volcanologists closely monitor Yellowstone's activity using a network of seismometers, GPS stations, and other sophisticated instruments. While the volcano shows signs of ongoing activity, there's no indication that a catastrophic eruption is imminent. However, the unpredictable nature of geological processes means we can never completely rule out the possibility. The Yellowstone supervolcano remains a ticking time bomb, albeit one with a very long fuse. So what can be done to prepare for such an unlikely but potentially civilization-ending event? The truth is, there's little we can do to prevent or mitigate a full-scale supereruption. The forces at play are simply too massive for human intervention. That said, scientists are working on improving our understanding of supervolcanoes and developing better prediction models. Early warning systems could potentially give us precious time to evacuate affected areas and prepare for the global aftermath. On a personal level, awareness and basic disaster preparedness can go a long way. Having an emergency kit, a family communication plan, and knowledge of evacuation routes are good practices for any natural disaster, including a volcanic eruption. It's also worth noting that while a supereruption would be catastrophic, smaller eruptions are far more likely and could still have significant regional impacts. Being prepared for these more probable scenarios is a practical approach to volcanic risk management. As we contemplate the awesome power of the Yellowstone supervolcano, it's important to maintain perspective. While the potential for destruction is immense, the likelihood of experiencing a supereruption in our lifetime is extremely low. Instead of living in fear, we should use this knowledge to foster a deeper appreciation for the dynamic planet we call home. The Yellowstone supervolcano serves as a humbling reminder of nature's raw power and our place in the grand scheme of things. It challenges us to think beyond our immediate surroundings and consider the interconnectedness of global systems. In many ways, the threat of a supereruption highlights the importance of international cooperation and scientific research in addressing global challenges. As we continue to explore and understand the mysteries of our planet, let's not forget the wonders that surround us every day. Yellowstone National Park, with its diverse ecosystems and stunning geological features, is a testament to the beauty that can arise from the Earth's most powerful forces. In the end, the story of the Yellowstone supervolcano is not just one of potential destruction, but also of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring cycle of life on our planet. It's a stark reminder that we are but temporary guests on an ever-changing Earth, and that our true strength lies in our ability to understand, respect, and coexist with the natural world around us.